Hey, you know this DJ Larry Love, Live Hip Hop Daily. My boy Jay Black behind the camera. My brother DJ Vito had to go to a club. You know, it's the weekend, we working. But you know, they say if it wasn't for the Bronx, this hip hop shit wouldn't even be involved right now. How it go? Hold on. If it wasn't for the Bronx, this rap shit probably never would be going on. So tell me where you from.
Uptown, baby.
Come on, man. Let's do it. Y'all gotta introduce yourself to the world, man. Let them know who we talking to, man.
Yes, sir. I go by the name of Prada Preem.
I go by the name of Jay Begets.
Okay.
And we are from KILLAHS Music Group.
So this the same label or is it a group? Was it a label?
Well, same label.
Same label?
Yeah, solo artists.
Okay.
We do music together too.
Word. So how y'all fucking with Atlanta, man? I heard y'all down here for was it Bronx weekend?
Yeah, it was Bronx week. It's like a weekend of festivities starting on Thursday.
Okay.
All the way till Sunday.
Okay.
We bananas, man. And we had a performance last night at Club Rebel in there.
How that shit was?
A zoo.
I see the footage.
Yeah, man.
I seen
it was
the
really
footage.
Crazy, man.
Word.
ATL showed us a lot of love, man.
Word.
We appreciate that. You know
Word.
what I mean?
So for both of y'all, man, is this Atlanta? Is this like the first trip in a while, or y'all come here all the time?
For me, it was the first trip in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
When last time you been here?
ATL in about 3-4 years.
Okay.
Since I came out here to, to do the Bronx Day thing.
Oh, so this is every year. They do host this.
But actually, they do it every year. This is the first year I got to perform in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's kind of a big deal.
So one day you was like, I'm gonna be performing at that motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You knew you was gonna perform in that one day.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely. Line myself up. You know what I mean?
Word. And what's the label name again?
KILLAHS.
Game Killers.
Yeah, Killahs.
So with the Game Killers, what I like to ask, what make, because y'all from the Mecca of this shit. Y'all from New York, right? So what make y'all want to sign though? You know what I'm saying? Coming out of like.
Well, it's actually an independent situation.
Independent label. Okay.
What happened is like back in 2017, I put out a mixtape and acquired about 4.2 million downloads and streams to it. You know what I mean? So I was able to get with some aggregators that did that distribution thing and start our own distribution called KILLAHS Music Group.
Okay.
So GK Distro was our distribution, and we got about 6 artists in the in the family tree that we all working.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we still independent.
I like that, man. I like to also ask, my favorite question is, how long you been doing this, but how long you been serious doing it? It's because it's two different.
Right.
You could been doing this shit since you was 8, right?
Yeah.
But serious is putting the motherfucking dollars behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely,
budgets,
absolutely.
Flying out of town, So how long you been serious and how long you been doing it?
Well, as far as being serious, I think I would say like about the last 6-7 years I've been serious about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What about you for Jay?
Yeah, about the same. Well, I would say about last 5-6.
For real?
Because family, all that stuff kind of takes precedence. But then when you try to put everything in perspective, this music is what we love. This is what we do.
You got to sacrifice something.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You got to sacrifice whether it's time or money or both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially
now, as far as the music itself, coming from the Bronx, we born with it.
Oh yes.
You know what I mean? Like either you want to be Michael Jordan, or you want to be the biggest rap star. You know what I'm saying? So since eons we've been doing it. You know what I mean?
Was you ever in the battle rap scene?
Well, I'm close to the battle rap scene being in the Bronx.
Right.
But I never was like part of that scene.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like a single guy, you know what I mean? Drop the bombs and get out of there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
It's not, but coming out of that place, it's kind of like when you think of New York, you think of the last, what you think of the last kind of anthem. You know what I mean? Like New York's make anthems.
Exactly.
New York makes.
Exactly.
People make songs, but New York make anthems.
Right.
You know what I mean? And for me, the last anthem was probably with Pop Smoke. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace.
Welcome to
Yes.
the
You know
party.
what I'm saying? Welcome to the party.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about that? Because drill music is a new thing in New York, right? Is this like some new shit?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? 'Cause
Right.
New York was about bar spitters, storytelling. How do y'all feel about this new drill scene in New York? Or would y'all partake in it being artists as well?
I mean, well, for me, it's dope.
Okay.
It's dope, you know what I mean? Because I feel like hip-hop takes a transition every 6 to 8 years anyway, you know what I mean? So it's like back in the days when I was doing things around my elders, they was telling me like, oh, you don't know what you're doing. You need to listen to this kind of hip-hop, you know what I mean?
Same thing.
So, all those transitions, I just move with the water, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm water.
Okay.
I move with it, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that.
Dope.
I like that. Where the Prada Prim come from? You just wearing Prada shoes every day or some shit?
All right, that's almost.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You close.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm Prada Preem I was just primo back in the days in the ghettos, in the hood, in the Bronx, and all that, in the projects. I was popular for like rapping in the neighborhoods and all that, and doing different basketball tournaments and things like that. Now the product part is, I got lucky to do some modeling with Prada. And actually, I was supposed to be my thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
But it didn't work out. but you know the hood don't let go no accolades.
Right,
so, you know
right,
what I mean?
right.
So it
You're
stuck
right.
in my name right there.
You're
Like,
right.
you proud of Preem.
Yeah.
And it just went from
That's
there.
funny you said the shit. The hood don't
Yeah.
let go no
Yeah,
accolades,
you know what I mean?
man.
Right.
So Pride of Preem was born from that. You know what I'm saying?
So if all this shit was said and done, can you just do what you're doing right now for your community, for the hood? Or can you, like, do you want to do this in a bigger perspective of somebody got to see this shit?
It's a big deal now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a big deal
Now,
now.
like, why you say now though?
Well, actually, you know what I mean, I had a awakening.
Okay.
You know what I mean, so to speak, in the last 3 to 4 years.
You had to sit down.
Yeah, I had to sit down
Okay.
and look and evaluate things.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got wiser as far as the business perspective of this game and all that. I was
Okay.
blessed to be around certain individuals, certain label people and all that. That was putting me on a lot of stuff that just changed the way I wanted my train to go. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So from there, you know, we organized our little Game Killers thing and we going, man.
That's
we got
hard.
a hot single out in the city right now called She Ready.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We teamed up with one
Fire.
of the hot DJs out there in the city
Okay.
called LA Love. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, we just going hard, man. He was also out here this weekend.
Okay.
And all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I like that. Jay Big, how you get your name? Jay Big X. I'm thinking diamonds.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
See, I'm on point today.
So
Like
you
a
right there with it,
motherfucker, huh?
exactly.
I'm on point, huh?
But you know, for me, it ran a little deeper because I always figured, like, of course, diamonds, like
Right,
you said.
right.
But if you know, the Baguettes is the most flawed diamond.
Okay, I didn't know
But
that.
it's still a diamond.
Okay.
You know, that's how I see myself. I'm flawed, but I'm still.
all right.
I
know
like
what I
that.
mean?
Rose running concrete, huh, champ?
I
There
like
you
that.
go.
I like
Always.
that. I like that. And I see the hat. Is the hat something? Is that a brand?
Oh,
Like,
this is a clothing company me and my brother putting together.
Okay.
My brother's from out here in Atlanta,
was
actually.
it ISOQ?
ISOQ in service of the Queen. So we
For the
our
woman- for the
ladies,
woman- for the-
our women.
Ooh,
in
I
service
like
for
that.
our women. We
And
just
so-
letting them know.
I
at the
like
same
that.
time, yeah.
I like how you come so fast because you know fashion and music run together.
Oh, absolutely.
So was this one of the things that created the go with that? Like, you know, this is we gonna use this engine of the brand to push the music as well, or was it like?
Well, I mean, it's in the process. Like
Okay.
I said, my brother started it up.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? I'm promoting it, and we're going to keep this thing going.
I like that.
You know?
I like that. You know, coming
Yeah.
from New York, y'all fashion too.
Yeah.
You know
No,
what
but
I'm saying?
Atlanta, ooh.
I grew up in the
baby.
A, man, but this fashion it's these young niggas is changing the game with the fashion in the A.
Yeah, we
man.
got to give it to y'all, though, man. Y'all the new Mecca. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Y'all the new
I
Mecca
guess
of
so.
this hip hop thing right now. You know what I mean?
But you don't gotta have a 5,000 fit to put that shit on.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Your whole fit ain't gotta be 5,000. Like that's where they get it. Like I can go to fucking Walmart probably, and you wouldn't even know it, and put some shit together. Not to say that I would.
Right.
But
I understand.
you know what I'm saying? These young
Yeah.
niggas, like they feel like you gotta have a $1,500 pair of shoes. Your shirt
Yeah.
gotta be $800.
Yeah, it's all
Your pa-
virtual.
You know
It's
what
all
I'm saying?
virtual, yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they probably taking that shit back. You know what I'm saying? About a week later, keeping the tag, taking the tag. So I don't know, but perception is a motherfucker. you know
Oh,
what I
absolutely.
mean?
Yeah, the shame is some of the things that some of the young boys is doing to get that money to put that on their back.
Come
You know
on,
what I
man.
mean?
Selling a
that's
fucking
the
Yeah,
bottom
soul.
line
the
of it.
sacrifices
Exactly.
they make
Yeah.
and not understanding the consequences bigger than
Man,
that
come
shit.
on, man. You know what I'm saying? You see, you know, you been through some shit to say that. You know what I'm saying? But only a nigga that been through something can make that
Facts.
statement. You know what I
Facts,
mean?
absolutely.
How much the game changed to y'all though, coming from New York, like coming from the Lord Tariq, from the Peter Guns, Uptown Track days that we were just rapping to now, because now it's kind of like
The game changed to me as far as like the bars. You know, back then we was about bars a little more.
Yeah.
Now it's about, you know, the melodies being
Swag,
melodic and
melodies.
swag
Yeah.
and all those things of that nature. But you know, that content was about them bars back then.
back then.
Yeah, it was
You-
different.
It'll come back. You think it's going? Do you think it's?
I
gonna
think
ever
it's
come back?
making that. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
actually making
Okay.
that comeback. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually making that comeback right now. You know, a lot of people are sliding that in there and all that. You know,
Who-
And I appreciate that because that keeps me relevant. Because I'm about bars.
Okay.
Yes,
now,
sir.
now it's time about it's time for what we promote for y'all shit. Like we've been talking about enough for everything else. You know what I'm saying? Y'all in
Yeah.
Atlanta for a reason. I know
For
it's
sure.
Bronx weekend. You know
For
what I'm
sure,
saying?
for
Right.
sure.
Is it an EP? Do you have a track together, or is y'all promoting?
Yeah,
Single?
we do have a track together. As a matter of fact, we just did it. We got
Like
a rough
this
drive
weekend?
of it. We just did it this weekend. Got a rough drive of it. We was going to actually premiere it on the show. We wasn't able to get that.
Oh, no, it's
you know
all
that
good.
that mastered
Yeah,
up version
it's all
and all
good.
that.
It's
But
all- what's the name of this track?
It's gripping.
Gripping?
Yeah,
Like gripping a tool?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
crazy. You know what I mean?
I like it. I like it. Sound like some real. You know what's crazy that I'm having this interview with y'all right now? Like, we met Griselda, Benny the Butcher,
Okay.
West Side Gun, and they gave me that flavor for New York to come back. What up, a year ago?
Mm.
We met, yeah, Benny the Butcher, yeah,
On
like,
top.
that's the party.
On top.
Like Buffalo.
Beat is gripping.
Yeah, they're from
Beat is
Buffalo.
gripping,
They
right.
signed to signed to Rock Nation with Jay.
Okay.
Griselda, well, Eminem found them first.
Right,
Eminem found
right,
the
right,
Griselda
right.
record. But y'all give me that vibe, like.
Oh
Because
yeah.
not from they from Buffalo. They're not from the same part of New York y'all from, but
Right.
I like them boys because them boys is spitters.
and they're not young.
That's
is what
them
I'm calling
bars.
it. Like they
right.
they saying
it's veteran.
some shit.
It's
They're bringing
veteran.
it back to the bars.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
veteran.
They bringing it, and I think you have to be a little more I think age and experience plays into lyrics as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
I think Benny maybe like 32, 33 coming in.
Absolutely.
He older than that, about
and them
38.
them boys is from like rurally, like the Buffalo's like for us, Buffalo's far.
Yeah.
You know, we from New York City.
Yeah, right.
Even though it's New York,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That's like
they
4
from
hours,
the sticks.
huh?
Yeah, they from the
6 to 8
sticks.
hours, yeah.
We from the city, you know what I'm saying?
But for them to be older, veteran, like seasoned rappers, I
That's
think
dope.
they
That's
gave me a
dope.
curve to show that a nigga gotta have a little experience on the rap about something. Because these days, like we were just talking about R&B music, back when we was growing up, you know, your uncles and uncles was the Barry Whites, the Keith Sweat, they was older.
Yeah.
These days, you got kids rapping R&B, the Tory Lanez, the Jack, like these niggas ain't
Yeah.
uncles.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't even kids.
Yeah.
They ain't even daddies yet.
Yeah.
Right.
How the fuck they gonna make an R&B? I ain't gonna say how I could, but I felt the Barry
Yeah,
Whites.
yeah, yeah.
I felt the
Absolutely.
Teddy P. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So if I transition to rap, the same thing now. Like once like a rapper that drops something, I go off of like experience. Like this nigga rapping about some shit.
There you
He
go.
probably did some time. He probably had a corner or two. He probably
Right.
broke down the block. If you gonna rap about it, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah. Life's experience is definitely
what I'm
going
saying?
your music. Absolutely.
And I think that's what's coming back. Like, nigga, I believe your words. Like the perception shit is dead to me. Like I can look at you like, yeah, nigga, you never seen 100,000. You know
That's
what
a
I'm saying?
fact. That's
But
a fact.
I think the real bars are coming back. So I'm with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To talk about where we at with it right now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But for what y'all pushing singles, can you see yourself formulating a whole EP and pushing or verse pushing the single?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
As far as like with us at Game Killers, we just like working on that marketing, promotion, and exposure right now.
Okay.
Trying to get that where it got to be, and we can always like put, because we got libraries of songs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about the
Especially
business, though,
myself.
I
Yeah.
see. Yeah,
Trying
true.
to line that up right.
Yeah.
You know, like get this situation right for our independent facet.
And that's the most
that in
important
position,
thing.
yeah,
Because when
and
them checks come in, them shits coming to y'all. Not
Exactly.
not going to your
Yes,
big
sir.
homie, and then your big homie breaking
Yes,
you. Like,
sir.
nah, nigga,
Yeah.
it's
Yes,
coming to
sir.
y'all. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. I was just talking to a guy the other day, and he putting out music. What's that thing called?
Which one's that?
What the thing that you put the music? CD baby.
CD Baby, right,
This
right.
your
You know
kid,
what I
CD
mean?
baby.
So,
Yeah.
and we went to the credits of his joint, and we got to the end, and it said music released by CD Baby,
Not even by him.
not even by him. You know what I'm saying? And so I showed him ours, music released by Game Killers. You know what I mean? So I was showing him like, as far as our business structure, we want to be in ownership. We want to be our own facet. We want to be our own company. So when we get to these big heads, you know what I mean? We can talk our talk
Yeah.
and do business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of being somebody's slave. You know what I mean?
Can
You gotta
you-
know your feel.
Do you want that crossover fan? Do you want white, black, Hispanic, or do you want to stick to? Because the reason I'm asking this question, because I know this is like a different question, but I was just reading online this week, right? You know, us as black people, we make up 12% of music.
That's crazy.
Y'all know that, like black people.
That's crazy.
First of all, think about the world. Our
Right.
culture is not past 20% of what the other
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Anglo-Saxons
I know what you're
are,
saying.
you
I
know
see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right, right.
crazy.
So in hip hop, you know, in music in general, on charted music, African Americans make up 12% of fans.
No,
Wow.
That shit is mind blowing.
but
that
that's
means
been going on for the
we're not the
longest
major
time.
That's been going for.
Yeah.
So being an artist is kind of like you gotta not make a pop song, but you gotta be diverse.
Yeah, that's
Nothing.
that's been my plan from day one.
Okay.
I never like, you know what I mean, had like one way, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? And I'm glad that people who listen to my music and my fans didn't hold me to that.
Okay.
Because I'm sort of animated myself, you
Yeah.
know. You don't know what you're going to get from me, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm going to give you my emotions, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like I got a song right now called Let's Dance. You know what I mean? Let's Dance.
That
is-
sound like one of them. I got
yeah,
you.
that's one of them. You play that 2 in the morning in any club. You can play
Yeah.
at your birthday party. You
Yeah.
can play at the bar mitzvah. It
Okay.
doesn't matter. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah, I
I'm
like
definitely
that.
on that.
I like,
that.
and I think that's the hardest thing though, as for artists to kind of
Transition, yeah.
It's not your comfort zone. You know what I mean? You ain't rapping about what you used to. You know what
Right,
I'm saying?
right.
But that check is gonna be bigger. And I kind of was watching Pop Smoke career. He had fans in London. That shit mind blowing to me. That Pop Smoke was 20 years old,
Right.
20, and had fans in London.
Yeah.
A cult following.
Yeah, but
At
that was kind
20.
of smart for them to, because you know that drill music started over there. You know that
That's
type
what
of
it
music
is.
started over there.
That's what it
For
is.
him to, you know, bring it over here.
That's what it is.
That kinda,
you
you
just
know,
hit on the head. That's exactly what it
Absolutely.
is.
Absolutely, man.
That's what it is. That's
that was
what
dope,
it is.
though.
I like it, man. I like it, man. Bronx Day is Bronx weekend, so promoting the single. That's crazy. Y'all got that up on the screen right there. Promoting the single. I got to hear some bars before y'all fucking leave. Y'all New York niggas.
Oh,
So before y'all leave,
we got
you know what
that.
I'm saying? I
All
don't know.
day, every day.
I need like a 8 bars, something a piece, like on some shit off the project. Like I need to hear some shit acapella. Like I can't let y'all leave. We ain't cutting this camera off until we hear some fucking bars, man.
Okay,
You
you
already
want to
know.
do something?
Yeah.
We got a new single called On Top. We're
Okay.
gonna shoot the video out here in ATL.
Okay.
Called Willing, Game Killing. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? So we could do some bars from that. We're gonna hit them with 8 from that.
Yeah, we get him with 8 for that. It's easy. Baguettes pull up in that new whip. No showroom, straight up for the blueprint. My wardrobe, all logos. Everything on me flooded. Big drip.
Yeah.
My old shit be your new shit. My new shit too exclusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now the boy found his mojo. When I step up, what these bitches all lose it.
Hopping out the big boy range on chrome. Bad bitches treat me like I just came home.
Yeah.
I'm the type of hitter that you just can't clone. Spend your whole life trying to get on my zone.
Yeah.
Better take it light trying to get on my level.
Get 'em.
Lose your eyesight trying to stare at my bezel.
Yeah.
Niggas say I changed cause I made $2 and I went and bought a house. They say I'm not ghetto.
Yeah, I like that. Come on, man.
That's how
Pop
we
that
do it.
shit, man.
Game
Pop
killer.
that shit, man. So, what can we go find a single at right now on iTunes? Man?
On
What single?
iTunes, you can find She Ready.
She Ready?
Yeah, it's
That's what we
there.
promoting,
That's
She
the new
Ready?
single,
Yeah.
She
Okay.
Ready. It's out right now.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I got another single out called Let's Dance. I'm sorry, not Let's Dance, Freak Out.
Freak Out.
Freak Out. The remix is out right now with my
Okay.
boy Will Trax. Will Trax is huge in New York City right
Yes,
now.
yes.
One of the best hosts in the game. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So we working. Look for Game Killers. My Instagram is Prada Preem. That's PRADAPRIM with the
Okay.
number 1.
At the
Prada
end?
Preem number 1 at
Okay,
the end.
okay,
You know what
okay.
I mean?
Yeah.
And ride with your boys. You know?
I like
Thanks
that.
for
Yeah.
having us, ATL.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Hip Hop
So-
Daily.
For fourth quarter, what can you
already.
promise your fans, your supporters? You're gonna gain some new fans.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying, by October, November. What can you promise the people that might see this interview by October, November?
Oh, we could promise them new music. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
We come up with some new singles we've been working on. We actually like jogging the facts of which we're gonna release first, where it makes sense and all that, and new apparel.
Okay.
Because
Yes.
a lot of people been on us about these game
Merch is
killing
important.
shirts and these, you know what I mean, hats and all that. But we actually been on the music side of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to get that right. But we're gonna get on our merch too.
I like
so everybody
that.
who been hitting me up on the IG about them shirts, we got you.
Word,
Absolutely.
word.
We coming.
Well, before we get out here, man, you gotta drop your. I like how you came on that verse with the whole. You came with the swag to start the bar.
Thank you,
off, know
boss.
what
I
I'm saying?
appreciate that.
But you definitely gotta drop your Instagrams before y'all get out of here, man.
Yes, yes. Yeah, Prada Preem.
Okay.
PRADAPRIM with
Okay.
the number 1 on the back. That's the
Uh-huh.
Instagram.
Okay.
That's with your boy.
Yes, yes. J Baguettes. JBIGGETS with the number 1 at the end.
Word. And
That's it.
before
Do
y'all
it.
leave, man,
Yeah.
any motivation that y'all ever receive from somebody that y'all can give back to somebody else to gravitate to, like what other good statement that you can leave out there for the lookers?
For anybody who out there who's an inspiring artist and doing your thing, be your biggest critic, but at the same time your best fan. You know what I'm saying? And believe in yourself. No matter which way the tide goes, you stay with the water and
I like
ride it
that.
out. You know what I'm saying? And do your thing.
I like that.
Right. Just to bounce off of that, don't give up. It's
Facts.
so easy for people to want to tell you that you can't do it and you
Facts,
can't make it.
facts.
Just stay focused on you. Again, you are your biggest fan.
And less is more. Don't worry about the crumbs.
There you go. It's gonna come regardless.
I
Just
like
keep
that.
grinding.
I like that. New York niggas in Atlanta, so you know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Live Hip Hop Daily, the Bronx here. DJ Larry Love, H in the background, Jay Blizzy. Until next time, man. Toria here, create, produce, execute. We out of here until next week, man.
Get